I was blessed to be a part of a legacy. And the legacy, of course, is due to my uncle, Reverend Dr. Clay Evans, who is a world-renowned preacher, singer, artist. But most of all, he is a preacher's preacher. And I thank God for the legacy that he has built in both preaching and music. I'm thankful to be a part of that. I don't take it for granted that people should respect me because I'm a part of that, yet I feel that I need to earn it and uphold the legacy that he, my father, and their brothers have built, along with my Aunt Udella. It's just an awesome legacy. I'm intimidated, yet I'm proud and I'm flattered to be a part of it and for them to help prepare me to run the race. My Uncle Clay has really instilled some things in me as of late. And one of the biggest things that really touched me personally, well, my dad called me one afternoon. He says, "Your uncle wants you to call him." And I called my uncle, and to make a long story short, it boiled down that he needed me to bring a lot of boxes to his house because he wanted me to have his library. So I was floored. I mean, I was teary-eyed floored for him to think of me first off to have first dibs at his library, just whatever I wanted. And one of the biggest possessions that I got, it was a Dr. Martin Luther King book signed by Dr. Martin Luther King to Reverend Clay. In fact, Reverend Clay brought Dr. King to Chicago, and that within itself, it held up my uncle's church from being built. The mayor at that time did not want Reverend Clay to bring Dr. King in. However, Reverend Clay is his own man, and he moves at the will of God and not at the will of the mayor. So that book mattered. And then there's this other journal that he gave me and brought it on the front is Dr. Clay Evans. The content, the information, just the scribbling, the whatever in that book means so much, and that's worth getting the safe deposit box alone for. I mean, I love it, I appreciate it. But who's been most influential in my life and helping me? We all need mentors. We all need someone to be a covering for us. I'm so glad, proud, happy, favored to happen to have my father as my pastor, Reverend Pharis Evans. He took me to school before I even went to school. He taught me so much. So when I got to school, I could reflect back on what he taught me, even though I did not learn everything upon him teaching me. It all fell together. It all came together. So Reverend Pharis, Pastor Pharis D. Evans is my uttermost mentor, the uttermost mentor in my life, shall I say. And then there's others who have really helped me, and I really appreciate it. DJ Rogers, most folk know him as a legendary artist, but DJ Rogers has been a great mentor in my life. And then there's a brother, actually before there was a DJ, there's a brother who's younger than I am. And mentoring doesn't mean they have to be older. It just means that they have more experience and they're capable to mentor you. And that brother is Pastor Terry Wayne Brooks. Oh man, this guy here. Oh man, Brooks is just something else. So along with my dad, along with DJ Terry Wayne Brooks, then there's Pastor Joe Davis, who has been instrumental in my life. I could call him any time of day, any time of night, and he would let me preach to him and he would help me. We preach to each other. We get happy. You talk about somebody who has been a great encourager. It's been Pastor Joseph E. Davis, I believe. And then John Black, Pastor Roosevelt, Bradley, Pastor Charles Emery. It's just so many, I mean, cannot forget, you know, Pastor Donald L. Parson. I mean, he, just a little bit, in the little time that we've talked, and spend time. He's helped me so. But Pastor Parson is a brother who helped me before I started preaching. It was his word that cut through. In 1996, I had the pleasure to travel with Bishop T.D. Jakes. But I traveled with Bishop Jakes as a musician. But that spoke to me as a preacher as well. So Pastor Parson and Bishop Jakes are two preachers who cut through to give me some sort of indication. Okay, this material that I'm collecting, these books I'm buying, and all of this stuff, these aren't just workshop material. This isn't just songs. This means something. So that cut through, and that's just how much of an influence they had on my life and the impact on my life. So, you know, there's some others, but these gentlemen, these men. Oh, and how can I forget Reverend Rita Preston? She was my spiritual advisor when I first started my groups in 1990. But her word to me, before events, after events, in the middle of the week, it didn't matter. Early in the morning, at night, it didn't matter. That woman there is truly anointed by God, and she has really helped me and mentored me as it relates to the Word of God. So I'm thankful for all of these gentlemen and Reverend Rita. I'm thankful, and I say that everyone needs a mentor. Everybody needs a mentor. You need a mentor that can really mentor you, not a television personality, but a mentor, not just an author of a book, but someone who can have hands-on, somebody you can call in tough times, rough times. You need a mentor. Everybody needs a mentor. And if you think you don't, you need one even more. I thank God for everyone who has been on my purpose path throughout this ministry